What's up, everyone? This is Lipster493. Just wanted to let you know that I got into the Disney College program. Hooray for me. But anyway, I wanted to do the little cliche of giving advice to the Disney College program hopefuls for the remaining few that are still in the registration process, the application process. So without further ado, here's some advice on the interview. So I'm going to just start off with before the interview. So what you want to do first is scheduling. Scheduling is just as important as the research and everything because, you want to have time. So please, schedule your interview at least a week in advance if you can. This will allow you to have time to practice, and don't be impatient and schedule it the next day. You'll have no time to prepare. So yeah, you need time to research, time to practice, all that stuff. But we'll get into it actually right now. So number 2 is write down the questions that you need to practice. So if you want to do attractions, let's say, look at all the questions on other Disney College program advice blogs that pertain to attractions. So if they ask you if a kid is too short to go on Space Mountain, you're working at Space Mountain, what would you say to that kid? Well, you would say probably recommend him to go on Barnstormer, because I know that Barnstormer is a shorter height requirement. So if the kid is like 47 inches and it's 48 and Barnstormer is 45, then you can go on Barnstormer. So recommend Barnstormer. Number 3 is have an honest friend do a mock interview with you. It's a great way to get feedback and yeah, great way to get feedback. You don't want someone, you need, though, an honest friend, because you don't want someone who's just like, oh, you're fine, and that's it, because, they don't want to hurt your feelings or something. I had my brutally honest friend Nicole help me, and you know what she said to me when I did my mock interview? Shut the hell up. That helped me a lot. My friend Jen said it in a nicer way. She's like, Olivia, maybe you should stop bragging and stop saying all this stuff. You should keep it short and sweet. But yeah, both helped me a lot. I think that this is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. It will improve your chances of getting in. Number 4 is to keep in mind the mission statement. So when you write down your answers, when you practice and everything, keep that mission statement in mind. They want their employees to be creative, innovative, and furthermore profitable. Let the imagination flow out of your answers. Keep the positive energy flowing and you'll do fine. Just represent that mission statement. Remember, imaginative, innovative, and profitable. Good. Number 5, this is right before the interview, entertain yourself. Whether you want to watch a Disney clip, sing some Disney songs, read, whatever will relax you before the interview, do it. For me, I was listening to Disney songs, but I was still stressed, so my roommate, Jen, started to cheer me up by doing impressions and singing songs about how she needed new pants, don't ask. But yeah, I was listening to Go the Distance, Almost There, Out There, yeah, Arabian Nights, all that stuff. So during the interview, smile through the phone. It is not only professional, but it shows how much you want to be a part of the program, and it matches the mission statement of the company. Remember, imaginative, innovative, and profitable. That is an imaginative, innovative, and profitable voice. So it's very different from, frowning and, hi, how are you? Oh, great, yeah, I'm totally excited, yeah. And then there's a difference between that and this. Hello? Yes, this is her. Yes, this is a perfect time. How are you? Great, great, great. Okay, all right, thank you, bye-bye. Sounds more professional, right? Don't sound fake. That kind of sounded fake, but you know what I mean. You gotta sound professional and that you want to do this. Why are you taking your time out to do? Yeah, you're taking your time out to do this. So you better show that you want to do this. Number 2, why do you want to do the DCB? This is the question that you will always get, no matter if you want to be attractions, or you want to do main entrance operations, or You want to do transportation? This is a question that you will always get. Never say that you want to do the Disney College Program because I want to work for Disney. Because they'll think in their heads and just go get a job there. You want to do the Disney College Program to learn and take classes. It's a college program. It's for you to learn. You also want to participate in a college experience that is not offered by any other school. Done. That's all you need to say. That will pique up their interest by 90%. So, trust me, say that. Number 3, have your top 3 roles ready. Have your top 3 roles down and bullet points or a paragraph or whatever why you want to do the role. For me, I had character entertainment, character performer, character attendant, photo pass, and my 4th was main entrance operation. Oh, sorry, character entertainer, character attendant, attractions, photo pass, main entrance operations. Main entrance operations was my 5th role. I know I'm not going to get the entertainment role because I'm not going to Rochester. I'll do it if I want to extend my program. But I got main entrance operations. And you know what? I'm really excited because I looked into the job and it seems really fun. So, but yeah, have your 3 roles ready. Have a connect to why you want to do it. Connect to your past experiences. I said I was do good with attractions because I've done some crowd control work. I've interacted with a lot of people. It has great interaction. I've worked with a lot of technology because I'm an editor. All that stuff. Yeah, and main entrance operations seems to have the same requirements down. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Keep your answers short and sweet. Don't ramble on. You want to be coherent. You don't have to go through every little detail of why this job is for you. Just get straight to the point. So, yeah, that's what my friend told me. That's what Nicole told me. Just shut the hell up. To put it in brutal, honest terms. But, you know, just don't ramble on. Just keep it short and sweet because then it sounds more it is professional. And yeah, it'll pique their interest. It'll show that you know how to communicate in a coherent manner. Number 5, take your time. Go in a steady pace. Don't go too quickly or you won't be coherent. Coherency is one of the most important aspects. Again, talking about coherency. So, yeah, you want to be coherent. You want to take your time with your answers. Just relax. Don't talk fast because they will not hear you if you talk 100 miles per hour because, yeah, you can't really hear them because you blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, yeah. Number 6. Sorry. Guest service is key. One of the major goals of Disney is to make the guest day a magical one. Always keep the guests in mind, so if they ask you, if you're doing a task and a guest interrupts you, yada yada yada, always say that you would stop what you were doing and make sure that the guest has everything he or she needs. As long as you're not helping another guest while you're doing that. You know what I mean? Guest service is key. You want to make them as happy as possible. They're paying, I don't know, probably $1,000 for this vacation. So, yeah, you want them to be, you know, you want Disney to be worth their time. And Disney is the happiest place on earth. So you better keep that Disney attitude, boy. Number 7. Have questions ready. This is molto importante. You must have questions ready. The more questions you have, the better chance you will get in. I have 3 questions As you can tell, I'm reading from my Tumblr blog, so just so I don't go and. So I have 3 questions ready for the interview. Please make sure that you have at least 3 questions and that will really strengthen your chance. The questions that I asked were, if I couldn't make it to the character audition, could I audition at my time in Orlando? They told me yes and no. You can audition if you want to extend, blah, blah, blah. I asked them also, what classes do you recommend that will pertain to my major, which is film, with a little bit of an emphasis on acting, casting, and editing. And the last one I asked was, what is the 4-key service program, the 4-key service, I don't know, the 4-key fanatic reward system. She told me about it, and it's like this raffle thing. If you do great service, they'll write your name down and put you in a raffle and all this great goody stuff and all that wonderful stuff. And if you just ask as many questions, if you ask questions, they will really consider you, because the more questions you ask, you know, the more interested you are. So yeah, be sure to have those questions ready. So this is everything I did in my interview. They told me I would get notified in 2 to 3 weeks. I got accepted in 3 days. Please don't hesitate to ask me any other questions about the interview. I'll be more than happy to help you out in any way, shape, or form. And another piece of advice is just to go on blogs or as many blogs or videos as possible, because of course, I'm not the only one who's doing this. A lot of other people are doing advice blogs and everything. And I really, really suggest that you see their input as well, because I'm just one person. But, you know, it's good to have one more input, especially from a person kind of like me. If you see all my other videos, I'm kind of crazy and a comic book loving fangirl who fantasizes, who has like a extreme like fangirl reaction to a woman commander shepherd dancing with the bird alien thing. So if that kind of girl can get into Disney, if that kind of craziness and like, yeah, can get into Disney, I guarantee that you guys can get into Disney too. You just need to follow these steps and you will get in. I promise you. Promise. So, yes. So, just follow these. Go on as many blogs as you can. I recommend also to listen to this recording of the phone interview I'm going to put the link right here. Listen to that recording. And everyone who's getting the interview or applying for Disney, good luck. And if you get in, I will see you in the fall. Okay. Bye, everyone.